Hello and welcome to your Newsmax Now update. I'm John Bachman. Officials say they are ready for a last-minute rush of Americans signing up for insurance in order to have coverage starting at the beginning of 2014, and today is an important deadline in that process. Government experts say healthcare.gov can now handle up to 800,000 people each day. But last week, the White House announced another change to the law. Now people who have had their existing policies canceled can get a quote-unquote hardship exemption. Critics say the latest change is more proof that a one-year delay of Obamacare is needed, but President Obama shot down that idea.
The basic structure of that law is working, despite all the problems. Despite the website problems, despite the messaging problems, despite all that, it's working.
The president said 1 million people have enrolled for new insurance plans under the law and through healthcare.gov. That's still far short of the administration's goal to make the law workable. Tonight's deadline is only if you want coverage at the start of the year. You still have until March 31st to sign up to avoid that penalty for the next year. And extreme weather comes with deadly consequences in different parts of the country. At least 5 people were killed by flooding in Kentucky. There was also flooding in neighboring Indiana and as far east as Vermont. In the Midwest, winter's first official storm brought heavy snow and ice, knocked down power lines in Oklahoma, which caused numerous house fires there. That storm also knocked out power to nearly 500,000 homes and businesses from Michigan all the way to New England.
When they get one line repaired, now another branch is coming down, so it's just, they're not really catching up. They're not gaining any ground, because just when you think you got one fixed, now all of a sudden another branch goes down.
Not good for travelers either. By last night, 700 flights had been canceled and more than 7,000 had been delayed. In New York City's Central Park, though, the mercury reached 70 degrees, a new record high. There were also record highs in other places as well. President Obama has also deployed more soldiers to South Sudan. The president ordered 46 troops to the war-ravaged country to help evacuate Americans there. 15 Americans were evacuated from a UN compound in Bor as rebels surrounded that town. An additional 45 troops were deployed last week to provide extra security for the U.S. Embassy. South Sudan is on the verge of a full-blown civil war as ethnic tribes battle each other. And former pro basketball player Dennis Rodman is back after his latest trip to North Korea. Rodman said he did not get to spend any time with the communist nation's leader Kim Jong-un, whom Rodman calls a friend. The former NBA All-Star did coach a North Korean basketball team and says he plans to return to Pyongyang next month to play an exhibition game for Kim's birthday. And coming up next on your Newsmax Now update, what's the deal with vitamins after that earth-shattering announcement? Dr. David Samadi joins us to clear up fact from fiction, plus how this happened. A plane clips a building and the pictures go viral. What this accident meant for passengers. And welcome back. A British Airways jet doesn't quite fit down this taxiway. The plane's wing clipped a building at the Johannesburg airport in South Africa. All the passengers were fine, but they had to get off and spend an extra night in the city before they could reach London, which was their intended destination. And Dr. David Samadi, chairman of urology and chief of robotic surgery at Lenox Hill Hospital in New York City, joins Newsmax Health for an exclusive interview. This follows a report about vitamins, but Dr. Samadi clears up some of the confusion about whether we need them or not. Dr. Samadi says it's really all about balance.
The idea here is that the more is not merrier. The fact that you're taking so many multivitamins and other vitamins, that doesn't really help you unless you're deficient and you need it.
And that's going to do it for this edition of your Newsmax Now update. I'm John Bachman. Now here's the Steve Malzberg Show live from New York.